And the Democrats and Republicans are swapping spots as the GOP hits Nevada. Secretary Hillary Clinton and Senator Bernie Sanders hit South Carolina for the Democratic primary there.
Secretary Clinton, month after month after month, seems to be adopting more and more of the positions that we have advocated.
We both see the need for bold, progressive solutions.
I saw a TV ad. I thought it was me, but it turned out it was Secretary Clinton's picture in the ad.
I absolutely respect my opponent's passion and commitment.
I think the African-American community understands our economic agenda, raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour.
It's wrong to make those promises because it's not just about math, it's about people's lives.
But despite two close wins in Iowa and Nevada and a big loss to Senator Bernie Sanders in New Hampshire, Secretary Clinton is dominating the delegate race. So has a Democratic race already been decided? Former Democratic presidential candidate Congressman Dennis Kucinich is here to go on the record. Nice to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Greta.
She has an enormous amount of superdelegates, right? That helps her. Okay, and the other ones, they're almost neck and neck for the pledged delegates. Is there a path for Senator Bernie Sanders to get the nomination?
It's a tough climb, but he will absolutely stay in this race right to the end. I think what you have to look at is this. If she wins South Carolina, let's say by 30 points, that will give her incredible momentum going into the South. And while Senator Sanders still is in pretty good shape in places like Minnesota and Colorado and, of course, Vermont, she is going to be piling up a tremendous score among delegates. Does that mean it's over? No, it means that the climb gets steeper for Senator Sanders.
Well, with the exception of Minnesota, I mean, Vermont, that can't be worth a whole lot of delegates, right, to win Vermont for him?
26.
Oh, they're 26. But in terms of what does he have many superdelegates?
I think he has about 19 superdelegates, but and it's true, the superdelegates give her an advantage. But superdelegates are still free to vote for whomever they want, and if the momentum was suddenly to shift to Senator Sanders, they'd have to take a second look.
Now, the Republicans don't have the superdelegate system.
Right.
And in some ways, there's a lot of criticism of the superdelegates because it sort of takes it away from the people, the voters, and gives it to the professional politicians. Why did they do that? Why did the Democratic Party do that?
I think it's about protecting the institutional party. And I think.
Do you like that?
No.
I think that stinks. I mean, if you want the people to vote, let them vote.
I think that's absolutely right, because what happens is if it's all political insiders, then you don't really get a connection with the grassroots. Now, having said that, there's a good chance that Hillary Clinton could still win outright a majority of the delegates without the superdelegates. That's really going to be the test for her.
And, of course, we're watching, there's Senator Bernie Sanders speaking in Massachusetts right now.
Well, Massachusetts could be in play. I mean, this really is going to be one of the tests if Bernie Sanders is very competitive in Massachusetts right now.
What about the raising money?
Well, he is raising money on the Internet, $3 at a shot, and he's got over 1 million contributors, and I think that he has not really plumbed that well as deep as it goes.
What if Secretary Clinton only wins not by 30 points in South Carolina, but wins by 10 points?
That would be a sign that Bernie Sanders has been able to cut in to her support among the African-American vote. But I think that what Secretary Clinton has demonstrated is that blacks tend to have an affinity for her candidacy now. And if she wins that black vote by a 3-1 margin, which some polls suggest that she could, all bets are off going into the South. That South vote, she could pile up a tremendous advantage. But we have to see. South Carolina is going to be important as a momentum.
Who's run the smarter campaign so far?
Well, I think Bernie Sanders has run a brilliant campaign right out of the box. He stayed on economic issues. However, you know, there needs to be a broadening of appeal, and he still has a chance to do it, but time is getting short.
Congressman, nice to see you, sir.
Good to see you.